Okay, so we're going to be going over some somewhat advanced tips, things I keep seeing people do either a little too slowly or a little bit not as effective as they could. Um, but basic stuff is definitely always go towards the middle of the map once you spawn in. You're going to have about 10 seconds to move around freely before the fire team actually spawns. So right now I'm aiming for it, and if you can, be sure to alert the guards, the NPCs, and camo as soon as they spot you in order to avoid getting shot. You want to do that so you could actually add some more stress once the fire team gets there. You'll see that the timer actually just started moving 10 seconds ago, and that means that the fire team spawned and that you could actually start using the isolation targeting. Once you start moving around and you can kind of feel where they are, that's when you want to activate camo. I activated it a little bit too late, so I got spotted right away, and I wanted to move in an area where they wouldn't expect. You don't ever want to be predictable. Change up your methods every couple of interactions with the fire team, that way they're on their toes. Here they saw me again, and I missed my shot, but I realized that there's grouping. So if you use what's called a motion detector, you could actually pick up all those bodies immediately. You want to be smart with where you put it. I put it, unfortunately, in a poor area, but in theory these work really well. I didn't really take advantage of them when I began, but they get better and better. And watch out for being flanked. NPCs are annoying, but they won't do much damage. Camo is always useful. If you stay completely still, you actually won't get spotted unless you camo in front of the enemy, and in that case you'll get screwed over pretty quickly. Something that I've learned is very cheap but very effective is actually the smash. So if you see a grouping like we're about to see now, you could smash and hit all three targets, and you could potentially down one if their health is fairly high. But anyway, boars are life, so you definitely want to go and eat and kill boars as often as possible. Even if you're at half health like me, half health goes by really quickly depending on the players, and the first few interactions you want to basically assess them. Footprints are vital in tracking down your prey, and as soon as you do the smash, you want to get out of there, because you're gonna be frozen in that animation for either really long time or really long time. So the foliage or the vegetation in the game is actually amazing. Even if you're not in camo, it's very hard to see through that as a fire team member. And every single time you see someone bloody like that, it means their health is reasonably low, and you could easily take them down with 1 or 2 hits. I didn't even fully charge the bow that time. But what I'm doing now is I kind of just want to add stress to the players. That way I know they're at a disadvantage. These people have miniguns. They're not low levels, but I'm probably just having an off day. I've learned that being on fire team, the best way to actually win is have a good communication. And these guys are not breaking formation. They're very together. They just probably aren't using the best guns against me, or applying pressure back to me. I actually thought here that there was only 2 people left. I wasn't exactly sure where the third guy was, so I only assumed there was 2. And that's why I started to lay off a little bit. I didn't see that second guy on the roof there. It's not great to heal up right next to the enemy, but if you've kind of learned their patterns and you realize that they're stressed out like they are now, you could definitely heal up right next to them, especially if you're in vegetation and you're camoed up. Like, it's going to be almost impossible to see you. If you're standing still or sitting or crouching, you won't get spotted at all. You'll be more invisible than if you were to move. quick clam here. And now we're gonna be, I kind of wanted to find them first, and using that observant perk, you could see their footprints faded out a little bit, but it's super helpful. And I thought there was only one guy there until the last second when I saw there was 3. And I was like, oh, okay. I guess I'll just kill one of them, and then the other one I'll have either revive or let his friend bleed out, and he'll call in reinforcements. So here I'm like, okay, I could easily down this guy. He's bloody as hell, but I actually wanted him to live, so he could call reinforcements and I get some more points. I was trying my best to help him out, but there was a mistake on my part. I was kind of just shooting all the NPCs, and here I was aiming. I thought that was a down guy. I was aiming for the NPC, and I actually got the other player, unfortunately. But hopefully you guys learned some cool little tricks.
I didn't mean to kill him. I thought he was it's awkward.
Yeah, it's me talking. But yeah, I really hope you guys learned a few things on how to actually play a little bit more efficiently. If you had some questions, I hope I could have answered them. But yeah, thank you so much for watching.